Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, whether you're a client looking for products or an agent seeking to build a successful business, me and Kimmy, we will be sharing insights and tips and strategies that will help you achieve your goals and make a real difference in the world. So, you guys, go ahead and hit the like buttons for us. In the comments, share where you're from. How's your morning doing? How's everything going for you this morning? Go ahead and share that in the comments. And if you haven't grabbed that cup of coffee, that cup of tea, go ahead and do so, and we'll go ahead and dive in this morning. So, Kimmy, good morning.
Yes,
How
good
are
morning.
you doing?
Very, very good. We're actually, it seems like we're going to get a rainstorm, but all we've got is thunder and lightning this morning. It's really weird. No rain yet. Um, but,
Oh,
but it's a good thing. Nothing severe, but it's just, I've never seen it make that noise without the rain. So I'm just waiting for it to happen. Humidity's high, so it's got to be coming soon. But
oh man, so it's sticky and rainy. Oh, I don't
yeah,
like that. And I'm out here in Louisiana, so it's yes, that humidity is no joke at all. But hey, I'm not gonna complain because it's not cold. But I know it's gonna start heating up and it's gonna get real sticky out here. But outside of that, how are you feeling this Tuesday? You feeling good?
yes, actually I am. So, anyways, how's everything going with you?
It's going good. I did recently spoke with a client who just had to bury his mom. And the mom would speak about her home so proudly. She was a single mom and she worked her butt off to purchase her first home. She got help through a home buying program and everything. But sadly, though, the mom didn't have a backup plan to help continue paying her mortgage off when the unexpected happened. And the unexpected did happen. She passed away. So her children, unfortunately, are dealing with their own financial struggle. So they can't take on another bill. So as we speak, the family will have to let go of the home. Um, the home's going to have to be put back on the market, and all those memories and everything is going to be gone. And that's hard. You know, when he told me that, I was just like, man, if only I knew prior, or but nothing I can do about it. Just say that, moving forward, let's find some ways to get you prepared financially with you and your family, so that this doesn't happen to you and your family. Because financial preparation is so important. You work so hard for things, and just to see it go away, that home could have been carried down for generations to generations. I mean, leaving that legacy.
Oh,
You
yes,
know what I mean?
yes. And it's very important. We all want to do that. We all want to be able to leave something that we worked hard for behind. Um,
Yes.
this sounds very familiar. Yesterday I was talking with you a little bit about, situations that happening with my mom, um, and my family. And my family is absolutely important to me. Like, they're
Mhm.
my number one. My children, my mom, everybody. Well, currently, my mom's in the situation that she's was diagnosed in 2011 with cancer. It was 1 year after her mother had passed from cancer. Um,
Mm.
and almost to the day. And a couple years later, as she's done with cancer, her son dies unexpectedly. We were hoping that there would be a transplant that would happen, and unfortunately, through all the efforts, he did not make it to that point, and she lost her son. And so we had to deal with that, and the understanding of, what are we going to do now? There was really nothing in place to be able to prepare for us on that. And of course, she, got medical bills and everything like that stacking up. So I started looking into my own stuff. Anyways, one thing led to another, and here I am doing this myself to teach people how to not go into these financial situations. It was very, very hard to realize, oh my gosh, really anything can happen. You try and prepare yourself and you think you're doing the right thing, but sometimes it's just comes like a brick. When I actually got into this, I remember reading over what some of the products said, like we talked yesterday, and one of them was cancer insurance. And I remember I called up my mom and I was so upset. And I went, do you know that this could have helped you? I said, financially, I said, did you even know there was such thing as cancer insurance? And she didn't. And because we do have this family history, of course, I was like, I got to get me some of that.
Right.
Yeah. And so then there, and now that she's at, it's all these years later, she is, it's really progressed her body. And she's decided that she was just tired of chemo, and she was not living her life. She was always one that loved to be out doing things, and she hates that she just sits. That was never her forte, is just sit. She always wanted to be doing something. And so now we're just kind of biding our time, visiting with each other and enjoying life as we have it right now. And so then in this process and near the end here, I found out more on how Medicare works and how even though you have it, you can run out of benefits. So say if she ends up in a nursing home, needing more care than what we can give her, eventually those benefits can run out. And then what happens with her stuff that she's worked so hard for? The state can take it. The state can come after those funds. Yeah. And you still can get in that financial situation of losing your legacy.
And but there are so you found by your personal experience, you got into the insurance business, but everything that's going on to your mom, it kind of opened up other doors to kind of dive into. So what you're saying is that, with everything that's happening with your mom with the Medicare, I didn't know about that with Medicare. I know my grandmother, she had Medicare, and I don't even think that my family was aware of that with Medicare. That is that's a very key note to definitely look into in regards to our elderly, those who are on Medicare, and the fact that if it runs out, now say that part again. Now, if it does run out, there's a possibility that
the state can go after the assets. So whatever assets they will get their payment, right? They'll take that. But one thing in this process of trying to protect our family legacy was that there is things called living trust, but that you have to have it in place so many years before the passing, because if it's within that year or even the first 3 years, usually it has to be in place for 5 years. And then they can't touch your stuff because it's been put in a living trust. So in this aspect, I decided I was going to sit there and get on the living trust side. So now I have avenues to be able to sit down with client, and if we're going through final expense and they're talking about what they want to leave, their legacy, or they have ideas of what they want to do with their home, leaving it to their children or something like that, then I go, have you sat there and talked about a will, a living trust? And a lot of people think they're safe with the will, but wills are wishes. A living trust locks it. There is a difference. So I went, you know what? I want to be able to help everybody at the end of life too, not just making sure that their family's not worried about the bills, but how do we protect that once we've got the money in place? How can we protect that, the rest of their stuff? Now they
Man,
need
that
to.
is so key. Like what you just said, like a will is just the wishes.
Yeah.
But the living trust, it locks it down for that extra security just to make sure. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that at all.
Yeah.
Man, we really need to learn these type of things, like
Right.
this
Schools
is
need to teach this. Schools, I mean, they need to teach this in school. I know that I never was taught about this in school. We're taught all these things about, math, science, but how much do we use of it? And once we graduate, really,
exactly,
we need to know
exactly.
how to live life, because there's 60 years after school, It's like that
Mhm.
we have to know how to handle our money, how to protect, thrive, and be able to enjoy our lives and keep ourselves healthy so that
Mhm.
we can live into the old age and not be stressed when we're older. And again, they need to teach this in school. I know, and maybe it was just my school, but
So
did your school ever teach you this stuff?
absolutely not, Kimmy. Absolutely not. What's so crazy is that on social media a couple of days ago, I recently saw Florida Senate is requiring students to take a financial class. So what I did, I decided to do like a little bit more Google just to make sure that what I saw was real. But in fact, Florida has required high school students to take a standalone personal finance course graduating, before
Wow.
graduating high school. That is so key. Like every single classroom, every single school throughout the United States should definitely offer a financial class to help these students because they're going to be parents. They're going to have families.
They're at least on the right track, right? I mean, now we just have to get it implemented everywhere. I know if I sat there and tried to teach my daughter at home about all this, she would be like, she's 14, very sassy, very headstrong. And she goes, Mom, don't even. Like, she would
Yep.
like stop me in my tracks. And so it's like, that's why I want the schools to teach them.
But you know what? I totally get that. I mean, for me and my family, we're homeschooling. It is not an easy task to do, but we decided to homeschool because of what we have going on. Me and my husband, we are both entrepreneurs, and our kids are on deck with everything that we do. They help out with both businesses. So homeschooling just fits for us. But we do teach our kids, and as they see through our own struggles, that finances is very key. And like I said yesterday, financial stress is real. And our kids, they do see that. And we talk to them about where we're at and where we're trying to go. That step and those that process and just trusting that process that is going to happen if we're consistent this way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, I do agree with you that every single school, I'm gonna say it again, every single school, they should even learn, they should teach this in even elementary schools. I think even a small financial class in elementary school would help out as well, so that as they prepare themselves to be an adult, this will be very helpful and prevent a lot of heartaches and stress as they become adults, you know?
Exactly. I'll have to teach you sometime of how I taught my other kids when they got their birthday money, how to split it into 3 sections. And I'll have to teach you that one.
Yes,
So that
yes,
they
yes.
understood that about money. As you can see, that we've aimed to shed light and impact on caring for our loved ones. We want to make sure that they are in that protection, that they don't have to worry about money. We want to give you those skills and insights and be able to guide you through all of that. With serious illnesses and deaths and the financial struggles that actually they can arise from these type of events. And what do you think?
Well, you know what? We understand that many of you may be facing similar situations that we spoke about today, and know someone who is currently having to deal with these. It's very essential to realize that you're not alone in this journey, and the resources and support systems are available to help you navigate through these challenges.
Yep. And when facing a situation where insurance coverage may run out, it's crucial to explore all options and seek professional advice. There are organizations specializing in elder care, financial assistance programs, and say legal experts who can actually provide the guidance specific to these circumstances. Now we're here to help you connect with them. So definitely reach out if you need any connections.
Yes, and if Kimmy and if we don't have the answers, there is someone in this group that may have the answers for you guys. And more people that join in will be able to share more resources that we all can actually tap into.
Definitely. And here's a tip for you. Don't hesitate to reach out for assistance. Speak to social workers, support groups, and healthcare professionals who can provide valuable information and connect you with the right resources.
So remember, it's vital to take care of yourself, you guys. You know, balancing the responsibilities of being a caregiver can be overwhelming at times. So seek that support from friends, family, support groups like ours to prevent a burnt out, maintain your own well-being as well.
And our goal is to raise awareness and remind you that you have the strength and resilience to face these challenges. You're definitely not alone. And together, we can find those solutions and provide you with, say, knowledge or resources.
And in the midst of life's greatest challenges, you know, we can discover our untapped strength, our unwavering love, and our unbreakable spirit. It is in these moments of struggle that we rise together, united in compassion, resilience, and unwavering commitment to care for ourselves and others.
Wow, that was a mic drop. That was amazing, Kate. Let's show us in the comment box a bunch of hearts for that. That was beautiful and so
Thank
true.
you.
So true. So, what were your thoughts on this today? Could you relate to any of this?
And if you got value from this today, share the link. Invite more. The bigger the group, the better connections and support that we can have. So today, thank you again for joining Kimmy and Key. Go out there, you guys, and make an impact today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.